Do you know Katt Williams?
I know him.
When you look at what Katt goes through, and I've heard, from certain people around him that, they've seen him smoking crack and stuff like that. When you look at him, do you see all the signs of things that you were going through yourself?
I can't say that. I can't say that. He has his character appears to be sort of a manic, and I think it's his caricature, not his character. He takes on this persona, and I don't know when he's in a persona or when he's in who the real Katt Williams is, because I don't really know the real Katt Williams. I've known him as a comic, and he once gave me $10,000 for no reason at all.
Just gave it to you.
Just out the blue. He called me over to his house on a Thanksgiving, and me and my woman, we came over. His woman was there and everybody, and he actually gave it to me because he wanted to be in business with me. At least that's what he said. And he went downstairs and went to a room and came out and handed me a stack of $100 bills. And I said, I don't know what that's for, because I can't ever pay that back. If it's a loan, I can't get that back. He said, no. He said he just got a deal. He's gonna do a 100-city tour, and they gave him $100,000 like that in cash. It was like a signing bonus. And he was telling me, it's like a signing bonus. I want to work with you. And I was happy to get it, because I only had like about $100 to my name. I wanted to borrow money that day when that call came out of the blue. I don't think he's spoken to me one time since that day. You know? So I have known him. I've known him as a friend, as a person who does comedy. I think performance-wise, he's a genius. I think he's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah. But I don't know him well enough to say stuff about. I don't know that.
He just won an Emmy, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know. And that was an Emmy-worthy performance.
Yeah, it was a pretty good performance.
Yeah, it was a damn good performance. I don't even know who writes like that. It was so good on Atlanta. Yeah, that was very excellent. No, I mean, people can say things about him, but I don't think that anyone could say anything about his performance abilities. The guy is great.
Well, I mean, I would say that right now, if Katt was on his A game, you wouldn't even hear about Kevin Hart. I think that he would be the top dog right now in comedy. I think that he's a much stronger stand-up comedian. I think he's better in movies as well. I just think that Katt just disappears sometimes, and he probably loses a lot of opportunities because of that.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know this brother well enough to know his deep personal stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's doing, or how he's doing it, and I wouldn't point a finger if I did, because I ain't that nigga.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So for 23 years, you're addicted. What was that final hit? What made that final hit the final hit?
I know the final day. I don't really know what the final hit was, because I got tired of coming home and my woman's in bed crying, and I'm breaking her heart. I really got sick and tired. It's an old phrase, but I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, because it had become a wheel. Just the same thing over and over. I make my money, I go out, I get high, I come home late at night, eyes rolling around my head, my woman trying to tolerate it, and it saddened her, it broke her heart, and it was just not good. It just wasn't, things weren't happening. Of course, I wasn't moving ahead either. I was staying linear. I was staying on the same plane. I wasn't achieving more, because the other cats who actually was doing their work were getting series and getting TV shows and buying mansions and having money. And I always stayed where I was just making money. I was just, I've always made money. I am really blessed with my craft. My craft is a gift. I'm really, really excellent at this thing I do. That's not my ego. That is a fact. But that is not because of me. It's because I have a great God that really trusts me and gave me this thing, But like I said, it's communication relationship. It's navigating the waters of this entertainment industry, working with people who really want to work with you. Katt Williams is great, but the folks who run the industry have to want to work with you. They have to want to put you in a position and have to trust it when they give you a particular thing, that you're going to go in and do that thing a certain way. So all of that stuff is involved with a lot of elements to the true success of this thing. So in a lot of ways, I'm successful, but I'm not successful like I want to be successful. I don't have $100 million. They said on the internet the other day, they said I got $2 million. I'd like to know what the fuck it is. I'd go shopping. I'd be at the mall if I had $2 million.
Well, I just interviewed Jermaine Dupri, and according to the internet, he's worth $2 million also, and he's worth like 200 million probably in real life.
Oh my God, at least.
I mean,
at least
he has so many multi-platinum albums that you can't really trust the internet when it comes to that.
so you don't know. But I'd love to have $100 million. If I had $100 million though, I'd quit. Okay, I'm not working no more. If I got $100 million, I'm shopping. I'm at the mall. Catch me in Paris. I ain't here no more. That's all the money I'll need to have, because I'd only have 50, because I give half to the homeless.
There you go.
I'm gonna always give half of mine to the homeless. When I eat, if I go to a nice restaurant, I'd separate half and put it in a box right away. And I eat the other half, I take the other half to somebody in the street, because I want to always try to give back. I just think that if you ever want to have anything in life, you got to learn how to give.
Yeah.
If you give all to all, you'll have so much shit, you won't have no place to put it,
Well, I used to always wonder about this concept, and I read a book. I forgot the name of the book, but it kind of broke it down very well. And essentially, it says that humans have, our human society is built on reciprocation, right?
Yeah.
Even in societies of thieves, stealing is frowned upon. But being someone who borrows and doesn't give back is generally viewed negatively.
It's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon in every society. It's the basis of society. So when you give something to someone, they have a natural inclination to somehow repay that. So this is why giving a lot will get you back a lot, because it's ingrained in all societies.
It's intuitive. Like you said, it's a natural inclination. And every religious order talks about giving and receiving. It never talks about giving and giving. It never talks about taking and taking. The ones that are about society and life is about the circle of karma. It's about giving and receiving. That's why it's important also to receive. When people is giving you something, to say that, I don't need, that's okay. No, don't do that. If someone's giving to you, you're allowing them to empower themselves by giving to you. So you then accept that graciously and say, well, thank you. I really appreciate that, because that works for the whole circle. Yeah, it's important stuff, man.